Oh man! All right, I'm loving that intro, guys. This is like I've been hearing it for a few times now, and I still love it.
You're not gonna get tired of it.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna get tired of this.
It's pretty popping.
It is popping, man. But welcome, people. This is Switch and Flow podcast. It's your boy PPlus. We got BY.
Howdy.
We got Jay.
Hey yo, what a dope!
All right, guys, we're back from being it's been not a few days, sorry, a couple of days since our Swish segment, and so I guess if you're new to the channel, first and foremost, like and subscribe, and if you're new as well, just to kind of introduce how we do things, we do two segments. We do a Swish segment and a Flow segment. Swish is pure NBA, and Flow is,
Everything else.
Everything else, yeah.
We go with the flow.
That's it. It's
And
Flow.
If something triggers you, you can flow into the comment section.
So yeah, if you like and subscribe, leave us a comment. I think we're gonna love seeing comments because I think a lot of us here actually go and read comments in articles or YouTube videos, and comments are fire, man.
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys, but I read comments all the
It's
time.
hilarious. There is some hilarious comments. It's a whole nother world in the comment section.
Indeed. So guys, actually, just quick thing before we start off, or actually, it is Flow, so we tend to just go off on random things anyways. So, but let me just start off by saying, I was watching Seinfeld,
Okay.
the greatest sitcom of all time. By the way.
Debatable. Okay.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I love Seinfeld. Vortex.
So I have cable. I still have cable to this day. Do you guys have cable?
Nope.
Oh man.
Cut the cord.
But you guys had cable at one point,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
YouTube. I mean, I don't think you've had cable.
I've
or,
never paid for cable other than
like
my
satellite, I guess, or
I have a TV antenna.
oh, antenna. Okay.
But ever
yeah,
since
yeah.
I lived on my own, never had cable.
Oh,
I've realized
man.
it's redundant.
What?
Cable.
The cable?
Yeah, you're wasting your money.
No, not true. Sports.
The only reason why I would get cable is for sports.
Yes,
Yeah.
live sports, and I need it because of.
But I
sports.
just find streams online and I'll just watch anything I want anyways.
If it works.
Yeah.
It 100% almost every time works for me.
But
It did until it didn't.
And then I just find another link.
it's the delays too. I can't stand delays. I need
You need to be there. You
as
need
close,
to be live.
well, as close as possible, right? So that's why I always have cable. And plus I'm a little old school, I guess. But anyways, that's besides the point. So I was watching Seinfeld, and before the episode started, they had a disclaimer. A disclaimer came on before the episode starts.
Before a specific episode?
Yes.
Or every episode. Yeah, yeah.
This very specific
okay.
episode. And it says, basically, viewer discretion advised, just that type of disclaimer where it says, this episode is not intended to offend, and it's yada yada, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, it's being, giving a disclaimer that there's offensive material in this episode. And I'm thinking to myself, are you serious? Are we going there now? We're going to start putting disclaimers for sitcom episodes?
Wait, was this added after?
Yeah, it's never been like this.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
Ever.
about to say. I was about to say, why was there a disclaimer? So,
Yeah, it's
okay.
I've never ever seen a disclaimer on, any sitcom.
Which episode was it?
You guys are gonna.
We need reference. We
Yeah,
need
I know. I'm
reference.
gonna tell you what the episode
Master
is.
my domain.
No, not even that episode. It wasn't that episode. But you want to take a guess, Jay?
No, go ahead.
It was. I don't know what the name of the episode was, but I'll just quickly describe. It
There's
was
no soup for you?
It was not that one. It was the.
No, that's not offensive.
It was the episode where Kramer, he gets hit in the jaw or something, and he starts talking like a retard.
Ah, I see.
Or
I get it.
So he's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," like kind of like that. And so that's basically why there was a disclaimer, because it might be offensive to I guess.
Well, yeah, they could get sued.
You know,
They gotta cover their backs.
no, but how are you gonna get?
It's
what?
a trigger. No, well,
You can't
it's
get
a trigger
sued now.
warning because some people are sensitive towards
Yes.
bad depictions of
No, but
basically
but
disabled
it wasn't this. It wasn't even a depiction though. Because if you actually watch the episode, he just gets hit, and
You just hate people being sensitive, man.
I do, but but basically, just to kind of summarize, he basically has some physical. He gets hit a few times or whatever, right? Once in his jaw, and like I think something else happens to him, but he has a almost like a lisp, or that way he talks, right? And a bunch of rich dudes mistaken him for being disabled person, right? Or do we call them disabled
Yeah.
persons?
That's the correct term.
Oh, is it? Okay, disabled person.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they mistaken him for that, and they bring him to a banquet, and they just kind of treat him like he's like that, even though he's not. But he wasn't doing it offensively. Like the whole episode wasn't really. There was nothing offensive about it.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was-
okay.
you know what I mean?
Obviously, there's no offense. They don't mean to like make fun of these type of people.
No, but
or
they're
disabled
not. That's
people.
the that's
exactly.
The key.
But it's not about if they're doing it. It's about how they perceive that information that's coming to them, right? So it's like,
Yeah, but that could be anything. That could be any show you watch.
well, this one in particular is just close to that subject, so it's obviously they're gonna put a disclaimer. I don't know.
I don't know. They just, I have cable, so I've seen I see this all the time, like episodes, and not even just that show, but all these other shows, and now there's just disclaimers on all these shows. It's crazy how
Well, I mean,
it's crazy how they just added that on.
They're just preemptive striking it, right? Like, who knows what the reaction would be? They might as well play it safe, right?
But what can happen? Like how what are you gonna do?
This is backlash. It's just bad PR or bad media relations.
If it was bad PR, Seinfeld wouldn't be on today to this day.
No,
No, that's why they have this disclaimers. That
Yeah, but
like it's a trigger warning.
No, but nobody really.
I mean, nobody really. How do you know? You can't
No,
talk for
I'm
everybody.
saying who really reads? Who really takes those disclaimer warnings into consideration?
There's people that
Well,
do.
The thing is, if
mean,
there are
do you-
people who do take it serious, like not, there's people who will be sensitive to that kind of material, right? And so the
Alright.
thing is, if they saw that and ignored it, that's on them.
Okay,
They
okay,
ignore it, it's like they can't say that they've been triggered by something.
yeah, but hold on. What if they watch the episode halfway through? Because you say they missed it, right? But what if they're watching it halfway through? What are you gonna put a disclaimer halfway through?
No,
now?
but they've done their due diligence. The channel, the network has done their due diligence of saying we at least put this. You know how many times that like they've said like, oh, this show may contain nudity, and then I watch it's like no nudity at all.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? That's false advertising.
Because it's like I mean, it's literally just because it's just a case, right? Just in case. Like the freaking commercial, the meningococcal meningitis. They list all these
wait, say that again.
meningococcal meningitis. Those commercials for the drug, right?
Yeah.
And they have these what do you call them? The symptoms or whatever.
Yeah, like yeah,
But
side
they-
effects.
but they-
Side
side
effects.
effects, side
yeah,
effects,
but
yeah.
they zoom through the side effects. Is that even like you're telling me that's?
But they do it for their due
Due
But
diligence.
that's
Yeah.
due diligence when
I
you're
mean-
speeding through.
Yeah, because it's
there.
legally required.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, but I don't know how people can like hear all the side effects. When
Well,
they're-
that's the whole point.
Yeah.
They do that for
Well,
they
it's
take
just-
it so
it's like,
fast.
it's like the halfway thing.
It's like fine. Well, it's fine print, right? Fine print is called fine print because it's so fine, it's so small that you don't expect anyone to read it, but it's there just to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you challenge it, it's like, oh, but it's there.
Mm.
It's
What are you
like
gonna
terms
do?
and services, right?
Yeah.
If you want to sue Apple,
I
you've already
guess.
signed your life away. You can't sue them because
Maybe-
of the terms and services.
Maybe you're being too sensitive at people being too sensitive.
No, you know what? I just see these. I see the disclaimers all the time. It's just this is the first time I've ever seen it for Seinfeld. That's why I was like really surprised. I was like, wow, Seinfeld has gone to that level where it's like,
Well, it's not Seinfeld. It's the networks. that are rerunning Seinfeld
What-
20 years later.
What
Yes.
channel was this?
This is like CBC or something, not CBC, CTV or something like that.
They play Seinfeld on CBC. Wow, I was about to say.
No, CTV.
If it's on CTV, it's definitely CTV then.
Yeah, CTV has like like multiple whatever channels.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
they're a broad ranging kind of channel,
right.
and so they'll do that because they have every single person kind of watching, right? So
I don't know, man.
You never know. Might
like-
as well be safe.
Like if you're gonna do that, in my opinion, if you're gonna do anything, like just on TV, just put a standardized viewer discretion. That's it. Just put one standardized viewer discretion for everything. Just make life easier.
they do that
No.
for
No, they don't. They don't do that on everything.
not for everything, but they do those for like very.
Like
Any-
even
any
sports,
show-
do it on sports too.
Well-
if you're gonna get that to that level, like,
well, I mean, they didn't do it for Janet Jackson's boob,
yeah, they did it. They should have.
but they should have.
Yeah,
But they learned their lesson.
Yeah,
but they don't do that now. They still don't do that.
No, because
they
don't
have a delay.
that because after Janet Jackson, they hired old white men, right? So they went the other way.
Well, that and also that
other way.
and also delay. Like every live television is not live. There's always a delay.
I know I know there's a delay, but it's still like. But my point I'm trying to get at is that like, if you're gonna do that for like, if you're trying to cater to every sensitive person, just make one big disclaimer for everything that encompasses everything.
No, but if it
You
the thing
can,
is,
you
there
can
are
do that.
certain things where there has to be a certain trigger warning.
Well, don't they have that like
Right.
the 14 plus PG or whatever it is?
Well, yeah, there's that stuff, but there's those ratings, but there's certain things like where like this has depictions of suicide. They always have to put that before that episode because there are people who are sensitive to suicide.
Yeah. So
right?
to that. Okay, fine. Using that example. There's an episode of Seinfeld where Newman tries to kill himself, or they talk about suicide. It was in a joking way, obviously, but he was trying to kill himself, or someone was trying to kill himself, either Kramer or Newman. But there's no a discretion or viewer discretion
There
advised
probably
on that.
is.
There probably is.
No,
you
no,
just
no,
haven't
there
watched the
wasn't.
episode already.
No, 100%. I watched Seinfeld.
Then they're
enough.
dropping the ball.
No, just recently. Just recently.
I
You obviously watched the episode
when
back
I say
in the day.
yeah, I
Right?
think I probably saw it maybe, if I had to say, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, which is pretty recent.
Okay.
2 to 3 months ago.
Yeah, I don't think this.
We need to fact check that. Let me look at your history.
Maybe you watch it in the middle of the episode. You missed it.
Just so you know, I watch like maybe like 6 or 7 Seinfeld episodes a week on
Okay.
TV. On TV.
Okay, stop bragging, bro.
No, well, I'm just pointing it out.
But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
you don't know. You don't know. Like, what
But-
if
but, okay,
another?
but-
What if another network was doing it too?
Well,
so-
wouldn't it be better to just have an all-encompassing?
They do. That's why they have the PG. Isn't
No, but that, no,
isn't
no, but that's
isn't Seinfeld PG parental guidance?
no, but that's I don't think they do. They put the I know what you're talking about. They put the age rating or the recommended age
Yeah,
during the start of
at the top corner, it'll
the top
pop
corner.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really.
What do you mean parental guidance? You can't watch it with your kid.
Yeah, but that doesn't. That
Isn't
doesn't.
that general?
That doesn't. No, but that doesn't address the
themes?
the trigger warnings that BY was talking about.
There are certain types of trigger warnings which are a lot more sensitive than others. Like
Yeah.
again, for most like I guess primetime shows, they'll say like may contain violence, may contain adult
Yes.
adult situations, may contain nudity, may contain this, and it likely doesn't, but it may.
yeah.
So that's your general ones, but then there are certain ones which are a little bit more sensitive than the normal. Like let's say depictions of suicide, depictions of rape, depictions.
But they don't.
Of,
They don't say that.
No, they do.
No, they
When there
don't.
are certain episodes.
They will not say rape in a.
It will say
discretion.
mature subjects.
Mature subjects. Exactly.
No, there's been some. Like let's say if you watch.
But you don't have TV. How do
No,
you know?
I mean, maybe not. I'm talking about like when I'm streaming, like Netflix or something. When they have a certain
Oh,
thing,
okay,
then
Netflix
they have
is-
something
yeah,
right
I see,
before
I see.
that.
Okay.
Like this episode contains depictions of whatever.
Okay, Netflix is a little progressive, I guess, because with their disclaimers. But
It's because nobody watched cable anymore, man.
uh, we're
Everyone that watched Seinfeld, I know that watched Seinfeld, they watch it on their computer now.
yeah. Again, I already stated I'm old school on this, but
Well, that's right. Your
but yeah.
demographic, old school, they require.
Yeah,
They
I'm
require.
the one getting triggered by it.
Yeah, they
Nah,
no,
nah.
they require the warnings.
That's funny. No, I'm the last person that needs those warnings. Just bring it to me raw, man. Just give it to me raw. That's how I like it.
Well, no, because everyone that watches cable is the older generation, like all the boomers, right?
It is a good point. Yeah.
you know what? They're not
No,
the
but
sensitive
they're,
ones.
but they're not. Yeah,
the
that's
sensitive
right.
ones are the new generation.
Correct, exactly. So if by what you're saying that the more younger crowds are watching on like computers or whatever, right? Streaming. They're not really. Yeah, they're not on cable, so I don't know. I don't understand that. That's a
I don't
good
know.
point.
Everything on Netflix is like you said, they have a warning and stuff. So I don't know. Just maybe they didn't have the warning that you wanted specifically for the whatever topic it might be.
You guys are right. I'm just mad that they had a warning for Seinfeld, the greatest sitcom of all time. All right, well, you know what?
And then our generation says Friends.
Nah. I know it's always been a fight between Friends and Seinfeld, but nah, it's Seinfeld.
No, it's past that already. It's right now. It's The Office.
Yeah.
That's the argument. It's
Isn't it like The Office?
The
The
Office
one
is
with
good.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. What's the name? What's
Larry David?
the family one? Yeah.
Oh, Modern Family.
In Modern Family.
No, I think it's
No.
it
Community.
It is basically The Office versus Friends versus Seinfeld.
I could agree with that. Yes, I could agree with that.
Office is just generational.
Yeah, but the thing is, Seinfeld doesn't run with this new generation. It is Friends and The Office.
Yes.
Because those are the ones that are
more relatable.
most streamed and rewatched. They don't appreciate Seinfeld.
You know, it's interesting because Seinfeld is like when I watch it to this day, it's still like
It holds up.
it holds like
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah,
So
they-
much better than Friends. So much better than Friends.
They go through a lot of themes that you wouldn't like. Like it's just more like
they were ahead of their time.
yeah,
Like it's
100%.
crazy.
Seinfeld was hilarious, man.
Yeah, and just the stuff they talked about, like each episode, it was just like it's still relatable. Is what it's unbelievable to me, like how relatable it is.
You
to
didn't
this
like
day.
the Drew Carey show? Was it the Drew Carey show? Right?
Yes.
How about Kings and King and Queens with
Nah.
forgot.
Kevin James?
You
With
can't-
Leo
that
Remini?
was okay. I didn't mind that.
Nah.
I mean, I'd watch it for fun. But
Are you gonna tell me
yeah.
about all about what's it called? According to Jim too?
Oh, according to Jim, I never watched that, but
No, man.
I never. Anytime it came on the TV, I'm like, I'm not watching this. So what's the other one with Katie Cuoco? Eight Simple Rules for Dating My.
Teenage daughter or something?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What
Eight
about
Simple Rules.
what about Everybody Loves Raymond?
Also like that one.
Oh,
How about
Frasier?
Tim? Was
Frasier. Oh,
Frasier
time?
was
Is it
good.
Tool Time? Frasier was good. Frasier was Tool Time.
no.
No, Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. That's it.
Oh, that was good. That was
with
good.
Wilson, and he has the bucket hat. He's the neighbor.
Yeah. You only see his eyes.
Yeah. So those are classic. I think obviously TV has changed.
We haven't even talked about the best one of those. Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Oh
Obviously.
yeah, it's a good.
But
One.
Fresh
Like,
Prince
that's far and above all of those ones that we just mentioned.
Is Fresh Prince
That's true.
a sitcom or
It's a sitcom.
Yeah,
is it? It is a sitcom.
It is a sitcom.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
What were you thinking? It was like a drama?
Not a drama, maybe comedy. I
or
don't
like
know.
a soap opera.
I feel like it was different from the others, but
No, it's just better.
yeah, I love Fresh Prince. I'll watch it. I'll rewatch all those episodes whenever I can.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I'll actually say I'll watch more Fresh Prince than Seinfeld.
yeah. I can see. You know what? They might be in the ring too. Like those four.
I
So
still
add
think
Fresh
it's not
Prince.
as appreciated amongst
No,
younger
because you
generation.
mentioned Seinfeld now, they'll be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Right? So it's like,
Well, to young people, yeah, obviously. 'cause
yeah,
they're
but they'll still
just-
know Friends because they'll
Yeah.
watch it because it's more relatable.
Really?
Because it's
Yeah.
like
No, Friends was one of the most streamed shows.
Like, you talk about
because
recently,
people-
right?
But people watch it because it's just familiar.
What's so
right?
familiar about it?
you're living
No.
with your friends.
No, I'm familiar as in it's like it's like a warm bath. You just watch. You just put it on. You're not really watching. You're just watching it. It just happens, and that's why it's been streamed because it's just so familiar. People like it as a comfort, right? So there's that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why it didn't do that with, let's say, like Fresh Prince or some of these other sitcoms or like Seinfeld, but maybe just Seinfeld's just too funny for people just to put on and watch.
Well, Seinfeld, it doesn't come. It doesn't attract you because of the characters. They're not very Joey or Chandler or right
Here's
or Jennifer Aniston, right?
Yeah, sorry, continue. Yeah.
No, the characters are totally different. They're not more. I feel like Friends is more likable, where Seinfeld, it's like
They're despicable people.
yeah,
That's what they are, despicable people, right?
That's hilarious.
It's really more. I don't know how to say it, but Seinfeld is just, I guess, more dark humor.
It is. Well, I mean, the fact that in the end, the last episode of Seinfeld is they all went to jail because they're terrible people. So I mean, it's hard. I can see what you're saying. It's not as comfortable to watch in terms of. It's not a comfort watch. It's just fun and, it's just fun to watch. It's funny. It's pure comedy rather than like you're not worried about the love triangles and stuff like that.
It's not about the continuous storyline.
I think
the premise of the show is it's a show about nothing, right?
Right.
The show is about nothing, and it's just about everyday observations and just taking it to the nth level, right?
Yeah.
So that's Seinfeld. Whereas, like, yes, Friends has jokes, but it's all about who's sleeping with who and all this scandalous things that happen. So
It's
it's a little bit
drama,
more,
man. It's just drama.
Yeah, it's
all about
comedy
this.
drama.
Smelly cat.
So yeah, I was gonna say like I think there's two different crowds. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, no, I
Like,
think Seinfeld's really niche.
yeah, like the crowd that likes the crowd that likes Friends. I think. Well, it's a bigger female audience,
I think
obviously. Right?
No, there's a big male
I think
audience.
people that like Seinfeld still like Friends, right? Like,
not really.
Yes,
no.
but there's
You don't like
people,
Friends?
but there's
No.
people who like Friends but don't like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
you don't like Friends?
No, I don't like Friends.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Like
I'm
Friends.
surprised. It's
No, I can see that.
Yeah, why would you be surprised?
I don't know. I just feel like it's
feel like I would like it?
that was like our generation. Like those were
I
all
mean,
the shows.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen the few episodes of Friends before and whatnot, but like not because I wanted to, just because it happened to be on TV kind of thing, right? And I'd be waiting because like usually like the time slots where it's like Friends and Seinfeld and another sitcom or whatever, right? And so I'd just be waiting, right? Because back then you have to wait. You can't really, like replay. There's technology was different, obviously back then, right? And you don't want to miss an episode because you can't rewind.
You're
right?
one of those people that don't like Full House.
Full House is okay. I didn't have a problem with it.
That's
I said it's okay.
purely overrated. Full House is overrated.
Eh.
The Full House was just classic because it's what I grew up with too.
What,
right?
what was the one with Steve Urkel?
Family Matters.
Family Matters is good. I
love Family Matters.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like-
Also overrated.
Okay,
It was TGIF, right? You just watch it because it was there. It was
Yeah, it was
not
there,
bad. It just wasn't. You don't talk about it like a classic comedy.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's not definitely not
It's
in top
just
tier.
pure
It's not top
nostalgia.
tier. Yeah,
It's as good as what, like Zach and Cody, or like whatever these kids are watching.
I don't know.
right?
I feel like Family Matters way better than Zach and Cody.
Well, I mean, you got what? Steve Urkel turned into Stefan Urkel.
That was
You
so
got
sick.
him. You got Urkelbot. Like,
That was
it
so
went-
sick.
It went nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have them going to. You had every single of those TGIF shows going to Disneyland, just because they're owned by Disney.
Oh, I love. Speaking of Steve Urkel, I loved how he just transformed from like that nerd to like Stefan. It was amazing. Like I just
Okay.
back when I was a kid, I was like, this is like.
He was still ugly.
How do you?
How about Smart Guy?
No,
You didn't like Smart Guy?
no.
Oh, love
Which
Smart
one's
Guy.
Smart Guy? I
Okay,
don't
never mind.
recall.
I don't even know what I'm asking.
I know you're talking about. No.
With the
I
little
think
kid, he's smart, and then he has one brother, and then Mo is the other guy that comes in and eats all their food.
I'll have to search it up, but
No.
There's also Brotherly Love. Have you ever seen that one?
that
I
one,
didn't
yeah.
touch.
You've seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brotherly Love's another one.
No, these are all Good for the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
smart guy. Oh, yeah.
I was about to say. I was like, how do you not know this?
Oh, my goodness.
That's like a Family Channel
is-
special, dude.
old, man. That is mad old.
What do you mean? It's the same time as Seinfeld.
No, I mean, like, just looking at it right now. I just Googled the picture.
These are all sitcoms that never tested, that don't test it.
This is like 480p, man.
yeah.
Like, it's like,
Oh yeah, it's
oh, my goodness.
it's still square. It's not
Yeah.
even widescreen.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's, that was a good show, actually. I like that
Yeah.
one. But that only lasted 3 seasons, so it wasn't
Okay.
that good.
So then, what is your number one
Sitcom?
sitcom?
All time?
Fresh Prince
Well,
for me.
it's Seinfeld, obviously.
Simpsons.
But that's animated.
That's,
It's
I don't know.
still a sitcom. It's an
Is it-
animated sitcom.
Is it considered an animated sitcom?
Okay, so non-animated sitcom. Just
Yeah,
sitcom.
go non-animated.
Yeah, for now.
Because that's cheating.
Yeah,
that's
that is
kinda
cheating.
Like,
What is
you know
how's
I mean?
that cheating?
Because it's a kind of
What's
a
the
different
definition?
category.
What's the definition of sitcom?
Situational comedy.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess you could say Simpson is a sitcom. But okay,
No, it is. Technically, it is.
okay.
It's
So
just-
what is over Family Guy?
Oh, for sure.
I'm just playing.
For
I just play.
sure.
How about over Family Guy? Not Family Guy. Sorry. Futurama. I love Futurama.
No, Simpsons is the GOAT
It is the GOAT. Okay.
of animated
of sitcoms. Period.
Wow.
I've learned everything from Simpsons.
True. It's very true. They
I
predicted
mean-
also Trump being president.
Yeah.
They are the future.
Everything that I've learned, I've
okay.
learned from Simpsons.
Okay. I mean,
Simpsons is hilarious.
I'll say what Jay said. It's debatable. But,
It is debatable. But okay, instead of animated, what is the best sitcom in your opinion?
real life sitcom, non-animated sitcom.
Yikes. I wasn't prepared for that one.
You're gonna say Seinfeld. I feel like you're a big fan of Seinfeld. You know
I
a lot
am.
about Seinfeld. This guy's gonna say Friends.
Yo, you say Friends?
Have they done a Seinfeld reunion?
No,
They should.
I don't think
Just to
so.
combat the Friends reunion.
Or I think
thing.
they did, but nothing. It wasn't like an episode.
Like
it was just
because Seinfeld's very niche, right? It's very
yeah.
like you need to like it. At least Friends, there's like it's kind of general, right?
Man, I would say one of my favorites is probably Arrested Development.
Arrested Development's also really good. That's with Kirby. That's with Kirby Enthusiasm, right?
No,
Arrested Development is with
Is that the one where
Sofia
they,
Vergara.
no, that's
No.
Modern Family. You're
Right,
talk-
right. No, that's with Ken Jeong.
No, that's Community.
Oh my God, that's the one with. You got to name a.
Jason Bateman.
Yes. Okay, yes. That's a really good
Will
show.
Arnett.
That's your sitcom.
Yeah, I would say so.
that's your favorite of all time?
I think so.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay, that was out of
I
left
was not
field,
expecting
man.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was only 5 seasons too.
That's probably. I'm gonna say 3 seasons.
well. I'm
The
just
4 of the
reading-
5th seasons were
It says.
not as good.
I'm just saying it was on for 5 seasons.
So not The Office.
Nah, I like The Office. It was hot for a while, but I still will always. I think the jokes per minute for Arrested Development was the highest.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, if you happen to be listening and you know, if anybody out there knows any sitcoms that could come up to the level of Seinfeld, let us know in the
I
comments.
feel like we
section.
mentioned all of them. There's literally no other sitcom out there that's debatable to what we've just mentioned.
No, I mean people like Community, people like
Yeah, we mentioned it, but I
Yeah.
mean like
Oh,
ones
people
that we
like-
have never heard.
How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah, that's another one. that might be
whatever.
might be up there.
Or like I never watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I heard that's really good.
Like Parks and Rec. is another
Actually, no.
one.
Oh damn, Parks and Rec is really good.
I like Parks and Rec.
It's not my top. It's my top 5.
Yeah,
Top 5. Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
I've
is
only
good.
seen a few episodes of Parks and Rec, so
I liked it. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. But
Or like 30 Rock is still really good.
Oh, what's
30
the-
Rock? Wow,
what's the one with
that's an old one.
JGL and their aliens?
Oh, Third Rock from the
They're
Sun?
they're Rock from the
Whatever.
Sun.
That was,
Or
That's
that
a
70s
different
show.
one.
no. No.
I don't think. No. I mean,
You're bringing me back to all these
No,
other
that
other
shows
sitcoms.
does not hold up.
I mean, if you're talking about GOAT, I'm not gonna go there.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It was fine. It's one of those.
It's
It's
good.
fine
yeah,
comedy.
Yeah.
The one I hate the most is Big Bang Theory. That's
Wait,
the
you hate
absolute
it?
worst. It's the worst.
Oh, that would be generational. This time, I think people would say that one is really.
Interesting.
No, it's
Really
the
go-
it's
it-
the
aren't they- how many seasons
it's
are
the
there? They're like
least
7.
funny
Well,
sitcom.
it's over, but
But it's like 7 seasons or something like that, right?
no, it was like 9, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I have no idea why it's popular.
Sorry, Big Bang Theory was
It's about
12 seasons.
Well, yeah,
sorry,
it's a
sorry,
lot. That's why it's like
12
that's a
seasons.
generational sitcom.
Yeah. Wait, so you're the first person I've heard that's hated Big Bang Theory.
Oh, it's terrible.
I mean, I watch it, but it's not like the best. Like,
Why? Wait, no. I want to hear. Why do you hate it?
Because
Why-
it tries to make
nerds look bad.
well,
You know
no,
what?
no,
Hold on. You know what happened? They forgot to put the disclaimer on.
so like it's not even funny. It's just like it references things like it's like blah 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 Nintendo 64 ha 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 ha, right? That's the
guess.
entire series. Like it's like Captain America ha 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 just by referencing things. Referencing things is not funny. It's not. There's no jokes in the show.
There's some jokes.
Think of it compared to
There are
actual
some
jokes in like
jokes.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's because you're
It's a very
you have a high
milquetoast-
standard. You have a high standard of jokes,
yeah.
right? You have a different level of laughness.
I see what you're saying in terms of like, so they'll make a reference and then you'll
Yeah,
hear,
yeah.
you'll hear laughter.
I can
It's
definitely
like,
see
why
what
are
you're
they
saying.
laughing at this reference?
But why did it go 12 seasons?
because it's
It's the
milquetoast.
characters. Oh no,
No,
You think
it's
milquetoast?
It's one of those shows that like people just like to have, and it was on cable, so it's just like old people watching this stuff. It's like, nerds are funny, ha ha ha.
I don't know. This is pretty like
No, I
current.
don't
Like a
think-
lot of
yeah.
people really like Big Bang Theory.
I
Like,
have to disagree with you.
Yeah.
Man. That's I think people like it because
It's
I
funny?
think it's the characters. No, I think it's the characters. I don't know if it's funny, but I just think the characters kind of grow on people.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Like-
Because like Sheldon is an example. He
you know what I hate? The
kinda-
spinoff of that.
Oh, I hate that one.
Little Sheldon? Fuck
Yeah.
that shit, dude.
Yeah,
that shit's horrible.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
I cannot see how Big Bang Theory is funny.
One of the classic Canadian sitcoms, Corner Gas.
No, I did not find that funny too. I can appreciate that people like it. I just
How about Trailer
don't
Park
get
Boys?
it. I also don't get that too.
Because you never watched it.
I tried.
You know you didn't.
I tried.
It's not bad. It's not
No,
bad.
it's not for me. It's not like
Yeah.
I hear Letterkenny is funny.
not for me.
It's just not me.
Yeah,
And I
that's
just
true.
don't get it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But Corner Gas and Trailer Park Boys are like the quintessential like
Canadian,
Canada is
yeah.
proud of those two shows.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't watch CBC.
It's funny because I met a girl one time.
I only watch CBC for the Olympics, dude.
I met a girl one time, right? And she had an accent that I couldn't figure out what it was. And she basically told me, "Have you watched Letterkenny?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "That's what my accent is." And I was like, "Okay." And I went and watched
Watched
an
it?
episode. I was like, "Wow, okay, this is." She was correct, and like, it was just like, now I understand why Canadians like it because. I mean, we're in the city, right?
Yeah,
so,
there's literally
but
Canada's
there's so much
way bigger.
Yeah,
exactly.
like there's so much suburbs that probably relate to it, so that's probably why it's popular. But
Also, Kim's Convenience.
oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it,
That's really more current though.
It's passable.
but it's not great. It's good.
It's
I
good.
mean, they hired Shiang Chi.
Our boy from Toronto.
Yeah, Simu Liu.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Shang Chi, well, okay, let me ask you guys. Are you guys gonna watch it?
Of course.
Yes.
Support
Are you
Asians,
Sorry,
bro.
are you guys excited to watch it? No,
Yeah.
that's more of a
Yeah.
question. Really?
I am.
Why are you not excited? It's Marvel.
Why? Okay,
You're
tell me.
ra-
Tell,
I
tell
don't
me
want to
why.
say it.
Okay, so I have
Because
I
he's not
have
brown?
beefs.
Is that why?
No.
Are you waiting for Eternals? You got Kumail Nanjiani?
He's waiting. He's waiting for Dev Patel to be a to be a Marvel character.
First of
dude.
all, I don't
did you watch,
care.
Did you watch Green Knight also?
I did. I watched Green Knight.
Did you like it? It's weird.
No, I didn't like
You
it.
didn't like it? It's
I didn't
weird.
like it.
I haven't watched it.
I
Watch
watched
it. I think you'll like it.
Okay, so you're asking me why. So okay, first and foremost, I don't care about race. Regardless, I don't
I know.
care
I'm
about
just
race.
kidding.
Pure,
I'm just
purely
No, but I'm
you
just
are.
saying-
Hey,
No, no,
you're
no, no, no.
hoping
BY,
for
BY.
Kumail Nanjiani.
No,
You know what that is?
What?
A disclaimer.
But just because people listening, the new people, new people listening to
now
me
I'm being
are
sensitive
like,
to you because why are you being so sensitive?
No. I'm just saying for the listeners. That's all. But anyways, okay. So, the reason why first of all, I'm not excited for this movie because I think it's a useless spinoff of whatever.
It's not even a spinoff.
It's not even a spinoff. It's just a one-off. Okay. Second, the main character is a terrible actor. If you've watched Kim's Convenience, you'll know he's a terrible actor.
I mean, that was his role. That was his to be like the dumb.
He was still
dude, right?
He was a terrible. Okay. Have you seen it, right?
Yeah.
You think he's a good actor?
I mean, he's not bad. Like,
Okay. Do you think BY? Do you think he's a good actor? Be honest.
Whatever. It's CBC.
Okay, that's a no. He's
But I
not a
think
good actor.
even
So you guys really think he's gonna be a good actor in this movie?
well, Kim's Convenience was. I mean, they wouldn't hire him with Kim's Convenience was pretty big in the States too.
Like you have Marvel, who has really hit on basically most of their actors, right?
No, what's the one with the?
I think they got this one wrong. Personally.
No, they got
Well,
the
we
one
haven't
wrong.
seen
The one in the Marvel Netflix show. With he's not blind. He has the yellow.
What are you talking about?
The Marvel show. He comes back. Everyone thought he was dead. Oh my god! How am I forgetting this?
So there's
this an older
Loki,
show?
there's Captain America, there's Winter Soldier,
Before
there's
that.
WandaVision, there's Luke Cage,
Yeah,
there's
You're on the right track. Jessica
Daredevil.
Jones.
Oh, yeah, no, they did. No, that wasn't Marvel. That wasn't Marvel.
That wasn't Marvel.
Well, it was
DC?
Marvel Netflix, so it wasn't. It was Marvel.
It was an MCU.
It was Marvel before MCU.
Okay,
Right?
so what was
You're
it?
talking about Iron Fist.
Garbage.
Garbage actor.
Okay. I'm
The
not
worst.
arguing that. I'm not arguing that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I think they chose the wrong actor.
What do you mean?
Again, for Shang Chi or whatever.
Have you read the comic?
No.
No one's read the comic. No one's read Shang.
Yeah, no one's probably gonna read Shang Chi, but
Just try to troll.
but real talk, like I really think that they
Why?
like
Why?
you could have chose.
You didn't even watch the movie yet.
You could have chose any Asian actor. You chose this clown. Come on.
Okay, who would you chosen then? This guy's gonna say Jackie Chan.
There's a whole continent full of Asians you could have chosen.
No, but they have to be Asian Americanish, right?
You can't choose anyone.
Okay,
from
fine.
China, dude.
You could have chosen. There's still another
Okay,
continent.
name one. Name
Who's
one.
a relatively young Asian actor?
Upcoming actor.
It doesn't have to be upcoming. Disney always chooses nobodies. So you could choose. You could have chosen a guy off the street that would have been a better actor than this guy.
But they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why, but we'll see what happens.
Well, name one. Name one. You can't even
No,
name
I
another.
can't. But I'm just saying.
You can't.
I'm just going.
Don't even name. Think
No.
about all the Asian movies you've seen in the last 5 years, and think about one person that you think that could play that
Know
role.
who you wanted? You want Ken Jeong. That's who you wanted. Ken Jeong.
This guy wanted Jet Li.
No.
This guy wanted Ip
No,
Man.
Jet Li would have been good. Why not?
Because he
He's
can't
too
speak
old.
English.
I know he's too old. Yeah, and he can. Well, his English is not that bad, but
Not bad now.
yeah, but I'm telling you, like, okay, fine. When you guys watch the movie, tell me if his acting was good. Because
What do you mean? Why don't you
I don't
watch it?
think I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna.
How do you know you're not
So
gonna like
that's
it?
the reason why you.
I'll watch
don't
it, but I'm not gonna watch it. If you know what I'm saying. But anyways, that's a whole other thing.
So is that the reason why? Is this just because of Simu Liu?
And okay, so there's that, and then also I think the cast. I looked at the cast. There's a few okay people, and then I'm not a fan of what's that girl's name?
Aquafina?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You didn't like Crazy
There's
Rich
another-
Asians?
I was okay.
She
with
was in that.
it. I know. I didn't like her.
You didn't like Ryan the Last Dragon?
I didn't see that.
Of course you didn't.
I was like, that sounds like a kid. That's a kid's movie, no?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
No, she's a good actress when she needs to.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, have you watched The Farewell?
No.
It's a really good movie.
I saw that. It looked good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Is that like
She was really good.
a
She wasn't doing a comedy bit.
It's
or
more
whatever.
serious role. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
that's a good movie.
yeah.
She was really good in that. I get what you're talking about in terms of, it's kind of like Tiffany Haddish. Like she had it big. She was really good in Girls Trip, but then she was just in too many things after that.
Yes.
Yeah, but
She got popular and
could
just
agree with
became
that. I
too
know that.
overdone.
you're referencing Aquafina.
Yeah, and then Aquafina,
yeah.
she had a really good turn in Crazy Rich Asians, and then is just a little bit too much because she's always the same character. She's nothing different, right? And so there's Tiffany Haddish, again, too much of the same thing. Kevin Hart, too much Kevin Hart because he's always the same character.
Do you guys watch Snake Eyes?
No, I have not.
There was plenty of great Asian actors in there. They could have used any one of those guys.
There was a guy from like the Wu Assassins or something. But you're right. There were some good Asians.
There's a
So
good
you would have
example.
wanted what's his name?
There's a good
actual
example.
Snake Eyes.
Sure, why not?
No,
I think he's a better actor than what's his name, Simu Liu. Is that how you say his name?
Simu Liu.
well, I mean,
Simu.
also so the thing that I actually appreciate is that he's actually Chinese. He's not half Chinese, right? Because a lot of times they would always hire like half people because
Right, okay.
to cater to it's like Chinese American food, like chicken balls. Okay, they
Yeah.
didn't hire chicken balls to do this. They hired actual like
Peking duck.
yeah.
Okay.
But just be happy for an Asian Marvel character, man.
Yeah. Again, of course. Okay, you're waiting for Kumail Nanjiani to be in the Eternals. I understand. Okay, he got buffed for that, and so that's coming in November, I think, or something. So
Look. My views are that I don't care about your skin. I care about the content of your character.
It's not that. It's just that it's the
I
first.
care about
ever,
your content and character.
It's the first ever Marvel Asian character that's gonna be.
Yeah, they chose the wrong guy. They could have chose any other Asian guy.
And you just
we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? It might actually be. He might actually be good.
you can't just be happy for the Asians. You're Asian yourself.
I know. But
At least he like I don't even know. Like one thing I hate about the Marvel movies is they don't actually show action. They always like cut here, cut there, and you don't actually really see action like in Jackie Chan movies where they don't cut. They show this long shot, and you actually see that they're actually punching and fighting.
so, yeah.
With this movie, which is very supposed to be martial arts oriented, because he's supposed to be the best martial artist in the world,
in the universe, right?
in the universe. I hope they don't do all these like quick cuts and don't actually show him fighting, because Simu Liu can actually fight. He used to be a stuntman, right? But if they don't show that off, then I think they would fail.
I agree with that. Hopefully, it doesn't do that. I'll be very disappointed.
He you know what he's like Henry Cavill.
Well, Henry
He's
Cavill's
fine.
a great Superman.
No, okay.
Do you
He's
know what
a
I'm
good.
referring to? Yeah, go on.
He's a good. Oh, I think you're talking about Witcher.
No. But
No,
I'm just saying
he's a good Superman.
because he did
Poorly written Superman. He's a good, poorly written Superman.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
You can't say Henry Cavill.
No, I was
Henry Cavill's a great
I was
Superman.
gonna I was gonna get to. I was basically gonna say that he was good because he was eye candy and he just didn't have too many lines, which made
I
it
see
good.
okay.
Right? But I think the more that Simu Liu speaks in this movie, the more you're gonna start to see how bad of an actor he is. It's just I can't describe it. It's so fake with him.
All right.
I can't
We'll see.
ride with that, man.
He's going through the Marvel machine. Okay.
He's getting paid.
Oh
gotta be
yeah,
happy.
for
So,
sure.
you
Yeah,
gotta be happy for
Well,
the-
good on him. Like, get your money. I'm not gonna hate on that. Like, I'm just gonna hate on the fact that you can't act. But
But Marvel will polish it up.
He's
They
gonna
will, they will auto tune his face and his emotions.
auto-tune
and
his face.
to this man's face. All right.
But remember, don't knock it till you try it, and we haven't seen it yet.
I didn't say I won't see it. I will see it. I just not in theaters. That's all.
Eternals, by the way, so many everyone's in that.
Yo, my girl Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, she's
your
in
boy Kumail Nanjiani.
No. Why do you keep saying that? He's not my boy, man.
It has everyone. I was surprised of how many people they were in that movie.
Yeah, that's well. I mean, we'll get it. I mean, when is that coming out? November, I think.
November.
Yeah, that's something I look forward to rather than this one. But
When is Shang-Chi coming out?
Like next week.
Oh, it's next week?
Next Friday.
Oh, that's why he's doing a lot
Or
of press.
is it this Friday?
it's on September the 5th or 6th.
Yeah, it's like this weekend.
Yeah, so it'll
Yeah, so
It'll be in
it's
theaters.
this Friday.
Yeah.
I think it'll be theaters and
No, just theaters.
Oh, just theaters. Oh,
Just
okay. So they
theaters.
took it off their streaming.
For 45 days, and then it's gonna go on
Disney
Premier
Plus.
Access, Disney Plus after the 45 days.
oh, okay.
$35 or whatever it is.
Basically, yeah, it's gonna get pirated. Anyways, yeah. All right, cool. You know what? Let's revisit this after the movie comes out, because I think this is gonna be a good conversation. And you know, you know what? If our listeners have a prediction as to if this movie's gonna be good or not, go ahead, let us know.
Okay, so I think it's going to be similar to, let's say,
I hope it's not Mulan.
Thor. In terms
which
of the first Thor, where Chris Hemsworth didn't really show who he was. He was just buff and whatever, right? But he didn't really do much in his first. Like, you wouldn't say he was a great actor.
Yeah, he was
after
like,
his first movie.
He was like Superman.
But then
not much talking.
But then in the third movie, and second movie was whatever. But his third movie, Ragnarok, you actually got to see Chris Hemsworth be, himself, or like at least a better version of himself as Thor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, I do predict something where you don't actually get to see the best of Shang Chi, because as usually in these, the main character may not have the best role in it. It's usually the other characters who steal the role, steal the movie,
the spotlight. Okay, I see what you're saying. But
yeah, I have belief in Simu Liu.
Okay,
he could.
The guy who played a Korean, and he couldn't really play a Korean
because he's Chinese.
I know, that's hilarious to me. But anyways,
what do you mean? How's that hilarious? He's Chinese.
I don't know. It's hilarious that they hired a Chinese guy for a Korean.
That is true.
For a Korean role like that. Just
in hindsight, yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
But he did what he did, and Kim's Convenience is like pretty popular.
It's if you actually rewatch it, the amount of time he had in the overall show, very minimal. Very, very minimal.
It's because he's a jock.
Because he's terrible of an actor.
No, it's because he got hired by Disney.
Or maybe that too. I don't know. But anyways, all right, guys. I think we could wrap this up. Any last words before we finish this up?
No, that's it. Go watch Shang-Chi.
All right, yeah.
Is that your haters corner, Shang-Chi?
No. Oh man,
it has to be his haters corner.
No. It's not. We'll get to a haters corner next week, but or maybe after Shang-Chi comes out. But until then, we'll see everybody next week. See y'all.
Peace.